What's poppin'? It's your boy Moses, aka No More Chillin' right here in the Lit Out Podcast with my very special co-host,
Div Jeff.
And we got a special guest in the house, Mr.
Walter A.
Hell yeah.
I'm back.
So he's back for the second time. Jeff wasn't able to be in our last podcast, but we had an interview with Jackson, you know what I'm saying? So
Be like that sometimes.
it is what it is.
Sometimes you hit or miss.
Luckily, you know, we can intertwine and kind of just like plug people in from the Lit Outlet universe, you know what I'm saying?
The show must go on.
That's right. Before we start, you know, with our topics and shit like that, how was your guys' weekend? Walter, I know you had a pretty extravagant weekend. Let's start with you. How was your
It
weekend?
was all right. It was pretty mediocre. It was
Mediocre?
pretty good. It was pretty mediocre. It was, low level. We went to Lake Havasu. I was a late throw-in.
I don't think anyone's ever went to Lake Havasu and said it was mediocre.
I'm downplaying it.
Yeah.
My life is pretty dope.
What kind of for you, huh? For you, that's like nah.
No, it was
like
good. It was good. It was a good experience. It was the first time.
Something light.
So,
you know what? Also, too, I was thinking about like out of us three, like you're probably the most traveled for sure.
I would say so.
Okay, before we get into that part, how was Lake Havasu? What kind of activities? How was it? Was it fun? A lot of people.
It was fun. We got an Airbnb. We went with a group of like 12 people.
So just
Got an
titties
Airbnb.
everywhere?
Ass and titties everywhere.
titties and
Pasties,
ass. Two
ass
asses,
and
both
titties,
titties.
ass and titties. I wish I would have bought beads. I was like, dang, I thought about that too. Just throw the beads out there.
You know what?
It's like Mardi Gras, but like on the water.
I never been,
Mardi
bro.
Gras.
So is that like a normal thing where just bitches are just all flashing and shit?
Yeah, pretty much. If they're out there or if not, they're just half naked anyways. It's a good time though. It was
See
a really
enough
good
titties,
time.
you could realize, like, I think I know what those look like.
Yeah, heck yeah. You never,
Think I know
it's
what
never a
those.
sad day when you get some titties out.
Yeah, free, especially a free titty. You know what I'm saying?
Free the tit.
Sunny days get sunnier.
Free roaming titty. You know?
Free all the
Yeah,
tits.
it was a good time though. It was a really good time. We were
Yeah.
out there for like 3 days. Just went out there with some buddies. It was a good time. Went out on the boat on Sunday. Yeah, it was a good time, man.
Is that Arizona or Nevada?
Yeah, so I guess it's like 30 miles outside of the border of California. So it is Arizona.
Okay.
But it's not that far. It was like a 4-hour drive.
Okay.
Left in the morning like at 6. We were there by like 10:30.
That's not bad.
Yeah, no traffic. It was good. Good time, bro.
You guys took the Aquaman mobile?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
That's
we
the
had to because
perfect.
my buddy's car, his air conditioning broke down like the night before.
Fucking
and
A.
we were like, fuck that.
In Arizona? Fuck that shit.
Fuck that.
Hell no.
So I was like, I'll drive.
When you're young and you travel, let's say you're 18, 16, you go somewhere, you just kind of like, you're whatever you end up, whatever kind of drugs or drinks you find right there, that's it. But now that we're a little bit older, we're all in our 30s, right? You're in your 30 already?
Yeah.
We're in 30s, like we kind of pre-think what we go and what we're going to do over there.
Oh, methodical.
Yeah, like you have it locked down. Any kind of like extra like party favors you took over there? Like anything, how everybody was getting down?
We took our own bottles because we're gonna drink our own shit.
Yeah, fuck that.
Like fuck that.
Yeah.
So we agreed what we want to drink. I went and got the bottles, and then the extracurricular one. This was fun though. We took some shrooms.
Okay.
We shroomed it,
You guys got a little psychedelic.
but we didn't go hard.
I was going to
We
say,
didn't
how was shrooms in the heat?
It was cool. It just makes you drink more. It's just like
Smoking
I don't know
shit
if you
too,
ever
or-
done cocaine, but it just makes you like talk more and it gets you thirsty.
little calm mouth action.
And then we were just microdosing, so we weren't getting the whole effect. Like your face wasn't like
You ain't go balls to the wall to see the universe and shit?
Like getting stuck on the fan because it's spinning. Like it was just more of a chill.
You become Lake Havasu. You just
Yeah.
fucking melt into the water.
Yeah,
I am the lake. Come
I
inside
am
me.
Lake Havasu.
Pause.
You know what you said.
Pause.
I mean, we're doing that, and then it was just a chill little fade, and then we were just trying to just make everybody else do it.
You trying
Because
to
they're all
fucking-
scared.
Trying to
and-
microdose people?
Yeah, they did. One girl did, but she was fucked up from the night before. So she said she was partying the night before and blah, blah, blah. So she hasn't slept,
Oh no.
right? And she's kept drinking and drinking. And then she's like in a corner of the pool and she's like talking to herself.
Oh, no.
And now I
She's
just
having
told
a
the
great
homie,
time.
I was like, fuck it, let's give her some shrooms. Like, cause it's not gonna hit her anyways.
She's talking to herself.
So
Fuck
we're like,
it, let's give her
hey,
some
Let's
shrooms.
give her some psychedelics.
Kill this
Get
bitch.
over here. And then we gave her a couple caps, and then we're like, uh-oh, you're microdosing. And then once she heard that little phrase,
You're a dick. Why would you tell her, uh-oh, you're microdosing?
she's like,
She's already tripping
I'm
out.
microdosing. I'm microdosing. I'm microdosing.
Started telling everybody she's microdosing.
Oh my God, like she was doing something.
Mr. Ossifer, I'm microdosing.
And then like 5 minutes later, we look back and she's like trying to bite her ear. She was all fucked up.
I guess it is kind of like coke then, huh?
But it wasn't that though. She was trying to blame it on the shrooms. She was trying to give the shrooms a bad name. I was like, man, no, you've been fucked up since yesterday.
She just
Like
had
you
a
need
whole
some sleep.
She just had a whole
She
drug
was getting
cocktail in her
delirious.
fucking body. It was just a
Yeah.
little mixture of
Then
everything.
she disappeared and smashed on, laid out on the couch for like 8 hours.
That's good. That's good. There's nothing like a good fat sleep. You know what I'm saying? After like a fucking night of fucking up.
Good
Oh
fat
yeah, you
sleep.
need it.
Everything I do is fat. So like I took a fat shit. I took a fat sleep. I ate a fat hot dog. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Everything real big. House real big. Cars real big.
Shout out to everybody in the comments on TikTok and Instagram, just like roasting me and calling me a fat pig and everything, bro. I love it. Keep it coming,
Some
dog.
people were so aggressive with their fucking Michael Vick take. They're like, "You fucking fat piece of shit, kill yourself, Michael Vick. Just because you left-handed, you're a fucking piece of shit. I hope you die." You're like, God, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they're like total like sucking Tom Brady's dick all over the comments. But look, the thing is this, like,
So would
come
I.
after me, bro. It's okay. I'm gonna come after
at
you.
me, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna come on you.
Don't Jeff's gonna come on you after I come
Yeah.
after you.
In your
He's
face.
gonna chase you like this. But like,
Come at him,
don't
I'll come on you.
don't be like talking shit and then delete your comment. Like, let's roast each
Yeah,
other.
pussy.
Oh, they were doing that?
Yeah, bro. Because look, there's one guy. He did it the cool way. We roasted each other, and then at the end he laughed, and I laughed. I'm like, hey man, come back for some more content. He goes, I'll be back, man. You're hilarious. I'm like, oh, that's cool. We roasted each other, made fun of each other. At the end, he goes, I'll be back. This is tight. And then some fools are like, I'll go at them. Like, oh, look at he's butthurt. Oh my god. Like, come on, bro. It's the comment section and Instagram. How serious? It's not serious, bro.
Was that Kevin that you were talking about? Going back and forth with? Fat Kevinism?
Oh, so about the Mexican shit?
Yeah, is that who you were talking about?
No, it's some other thing. But
That's my boy.
if you want to talk about that too, he said that because he got mad that I said that it's not a fact that Mexicans are known as hardworking people.
I saw y'all going back and forth, but that's my boy, so I just
here.
let you guys have that.
But it was over a dumb argument. But he's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, you want to fight? Two marginalized communities want to fight about who's hardworking. He's all like, we were
Fuck the white people.
Bruh.
Fuck
He's all
me.
like, we were slaves for 400 years. I'm like, yeah, but we chose to get up and go to work. He like it was just the two people that should not be fighting about who's hardworking. We started fighting about how hardworking they are.
And that's what the white man wants.
Yeah,
That's what I want.
that's what Jeff wants.
Yeah,
As he,
I
he
was
even
like,
said
yes.
it. He even
I
said like,
always
I'll let you.
forget that. My bad.
He even said like, I'll let you guys have that. You know, you guys can fight each other amongst
Nah, y'all
yourselves.
both my boys, so I let you guys do
But there's
that.
no hard feelings because then he's all like, Mexicans are known for being crackheads. I'm all like, so are black people. He goes, yeah, but you guys are known for being meth heads and smoke and inhaling helium. I'm like, first of all, it's not helium. It is Nas.
It's Nas. And that shit is
That
fantastic.
proves your point that we know what we do that shit.
You hit that shit. Hit that shit, you're just like.
Nah, but I mean, I take nothing personal, especially on an Instagram page. Like, come on.
Yeah, if you
It's
talk
the
shit,
internet.
don't delete your comment like a little pussy bitch.
Facts.
Don't be a pussy little bitch or whatever Kodak said.
No bitch assness.
No bitch ass. Damn, I heard that in a minute.
My name is Kodak Black, but if you see me, I'm white.
Oh, yes, sir.
But yeah, how was your guys' weekend? What'd you guys do?
Not a goddamn thing.
You didn't do shit, Jeff?
Just work.
Was work busy? Is that why you couldn't do the podcast last week?
Yeah, it wasn't as
I
busy
bet,
as I thought
I
it
bet.
would be, but it was still pretty busy and shit. So
Yeah, when you told me
Doesn't
that
matter.
you couldn't like get out of work to the pod, I'm like, damn, that's what the fuck. Like, because I know me and you got into it before you left that day about voices on American Idol, and I'm like, did we really fight? Did we have our first fight? Is he mad at me?
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Is
that.
he mad at me? But I'm like, it's been more
You
than a
don't
weekend.
know. You don't know.
Do you want to
voices.
tell him what we were fighting about?
It was something like the guy, when someone sings into a microphone, they don't sound the exact same as what they do a cappella without a microphone. And I was like, yeah, no shit. But then you were trying to say that it changes their voice completely. And all I was saying was the microphone amplifies it, but it doesn't change it completely.
Yeah, that was the argument. So, okay, so Jeff was like, hey, have you ever heard this one guy sing? And he showed me a blind man that sings opera, and that fool was badass. I'm like, damn, that fool's sick.
Andrea Bocelli.
Yeah, and then
And this guy was trying to say his
No,
voice,
no,
doesn't-
not him.
his
not
voice
him.
doesn't really sound like
not
that.
him. That guy, I was like, okay, that fool's dope for sure. Like, he has a gift. Then he goes, oh, what about this other guy that just was on American Idol? And I'm like, American Idol? He goes, yeah. So he showed me to
America's
me.
Got
Still
Talent.
America's Got Talent.
Talent.
So this dude starts singing, right?
Johnny something.
And I wasn't as impressed because to me, Fox, American Idol, those kind of shows, like they're like digitally enhanced. Someone's fixing the audio. It's a production. Like it's not a off. Like that guy, the first guy you showed me, he was live, like in a concert. You could tell it was just live. And then the second, I'm like, oh, this was cool, but it's not good. The other one, this was kind of like. He goes, no, there's no fucking way. That's his real fucking voice. We started yelling at each other.
It was Johnny Manuel singing Whitney Houston. Fuck, I forget what song on fucking America's Got Talent. YouTube it. It's a fucking beautiful song. He sings beautiful.
It is.
He says he fucking sucks and he doesn't really sound like that.
That's not what I did. I'm like, this one's...
So light his ass up in the comments
no
too.
more knows talent.
Ask him to sing.
I'm like, this one's for sure like engineered. Like this one has like, it got tweaked a little bit. It just didn't sound natural to me. And we just argue about the dumbest shit, dude. And then like 5 minutes after that, like he had to go. And I'm like, damn, did we just have our first fight, dog?
We got our first fight. And we made up, took a blue chew, made up. The rest was history.
And then like then he didn't come the next week. He didn't come. He's like, oh, I can't make it. I'm like, damn, that was mad at me, dog.
Yeah, I gave him the silent treatment. I'm not coming this week.
And this was horrible at texting back. I'd be texting him. He'd text me back like 18 hours later.
Yeah, I fucking suck at it. I'm terrible at texting back. Dog.
So yeah, but last week was what?
Bitches on me like who?
Fucking how we? Oh no, okay. Well, I haven't asked you. What do you think about the Kendrick album?
I love it.
How many times have you heard it?
Honestly, I'd say like 6 times.
Wow.
I was
about to say, if you only heard it once and say you loved it, that's crap. But you
like
heard
6
it
times.
I've heard it twice the first time, and I heard it again this week again.
That's normally what twice means. You know, heard it once the first time and then heard it again.
No, like I heard it twice the first week it came out, and then this week, a separate week, I heard it again. So 3 times.
I like it, man.
All of a sudden now it's 3.
Art. Like you have to listen though.
He's just a hater, dog.
You have to listen. Like it's
just
really
it's not for me.
just lyrics that you just have to sit on it and listen to the lyrics. It's not about beats. It's not that's extra. But like the message and all that stuff, man. Come on, Kendrick's an artist.
What message was he pertaining? What was he giving out on that album?
I mean, but it's an album though. It's like those old school albums where you have a little bit of everything.
Okay, give me some messages.
You talk about love, or you talk about family shit.
No, but give me like specific messages.
Real life shit.
Give me
like
some
in the album.
Like give me something specific that he tried to portray. Like what did you take from it specifically?
What did I take?
Yeah, I could tell you something I took from it.
Shrooms.
I took that like
I was hell with that.
I thought it was crazy how he had that song about his aunt who used to be a guy, then it's a girl, and that he's confused. Like he put you in his eye, like in his eyes, like
because almost everybody has a family member like that
nowadays, right?
Yeah,
especially now.
And I thought that was crazy. That was a good one. My favorite one is still when he's fighting with his girl. That girl is so talented.
That's the one I saw some shit on Twitter and stuff, and they were talking about. They're like, when he goes on tour, what the fuck are the fans supposed to do when that song comes on? They're like, you're supposed to fucking argue back and forth. And it's like, well, what do you do at the end of the song when they start fucking again?
There is anything at the concert, it'll be tight because all the men are going to be yelling out, fuck you, bitch. And all the women are going to be, And
then everyone's just going to start fucking. They're going to start fucking at the end of the song.
In an arena. Fuck me then. Hell yeah, the end part. I'm getting ready for the end part.
It's going to be a big old fucking porno at the Kendrick concert.
There's 30 seconds left. You're like, all right, Papa
we're going to see you some real big steppers out here.
Hell yeah.
And I'll tell you, I'm Mr. Morale in that situation.
Just getting ready.
No, but I like the album, man. It had a little bit of everything.
That's dope.
My favorite one was Crown because it was talking about like all the responsibilities and stuff that you have as an adult, and you have to, who wears the crown,
Being adult's stupid.
So yeah, I like that album was dope, bro.
It had some good like as a Drake fan, like sometimes you want to take like clips and like sentences for your like a caption worthy bars. I like the one he said when he was all like, "Oh, Drake and Kanye made up," but that just means to me that I still got some more growing to do. Like as a Gemini, I'm like, damn, that was a bar.
Yeah.
Like no one would have thought that Drake and Kanye would have made up, but they made up, and he goes, damn, I would have never done that. I kind of felt the same way. That was
the one thing that I hated about the album is that Kendrick believed that Gemini astrology shit. I was like, oh, Kendrick, come on.
You're better than this.
You're better than this, Kendrick. You're better than this. All right, your Gatorade is not in Powerades, okay?
Bro, trip out on this. I was listening to a Joe Rogan episode this week, and it was It was an episode where it was a guy who was an ex-Navy SEAL, but now he's a transgender woman, and he's like 60. Wow. And then he was trying to convince Joe Rogan about astrology and shit like that. And then Joe's like, come on, who the fuck is all this bullshit? He goes, oh yeah, well, how like he was telling me about it. He goes, well, they do a lineup where like the stars and the moons are exactly at this point when you were born. And he goes, oh, how does that affect you? And he goes, well, doesn't the moon create waves? Like that's how strong the force for the moon is. Imagine the whole galaxy. And then fucking Joe's like, what the fuck? Oh shit, Stigger's right. So they did it like, how many gallons of water does the riptide make and this and that. And then he started convincing him a little bit about the astrology shit.
You gotta be open-minded.
Yeah.
You know? Can't be open shut,
fuck
you
that.
know? Can't say the stars make me act a certain way.
But basically he was trying to say
personality.
I just cheated on you because I'm a Taurus.
Yeah.
when you're born.
I'm retrograding. I'm sorry. I'm a piece of shit right now.
Yeah, he was just trying to say that whoever told him, like, whatever, like, he was destined to have a hard life. So he's okay with it. I'm like, okay, that's still, whatever, dude. Until my astrology or my horoscope tells me exactly what's going to happen so I could see it, like a timeline, like be ready for it, I don't give a fuck.
Fuck that shit.
Enjoy life.
Until that happens, I don't care.
Nah.
Last weekend, I had a party at the house that I forgot about.
You forgot about your own party?
So my uncle, who lives close,
Dude. Fucking wild night.
who had
before.
he lives close by. He doesn't have a backyard, so we let him borrow the backyard. So I was doing a podcast with Jackson. Shout out to Jackson. And then I walk outside once we're done. I'm like, oh fuck, there's a fucking party back. There's a fucking party back here.
That's it.
Hell yeah.
And I was already feeling good because after the podcast, you know, we're all faded and
Podcast
shit.
the party, baby.
Yeah, we saw the fight. Did you guys watch the Gervonta Davis fight?
Missed
I just
it.
saw the
Enjoying
highlights.
myself too much.
You saw what?
I just saw the highlights. I didn't watch the actual
Man, we were in here
Missed
watching it, and Gervonta Davis was like baiting him in. He was like letting him get hit, baiting him in. We're like, dude, what the fuck? This guy must be so good. He's knocking him. He's following him, and then out of
Rolly
nowhere,
got no skill though.
Got
out of
knocked the
nowhere,
fuck out.
he just walked into it and boom, got laid out, bro. It was actually
Rolly got no skill though. You know,
it was pretty dramatic.
Knockout power, and he's got power, but he's got no skill. He's got no skill. That's where he got beat.
I
Yeah.
never even saw it, but I
He
always
got
saw
beat.
the fucking his little promo or whatever. Where he was talking shit. How fucking awkward that was. It's like this little
worst
fucking
shit
T-Rex
talker
arms.
ever.
My fucking dick's bigger than your arms. Yeah, you scared.
Yeah.
You ever saw that shit?
see that.
Bro, he's like talking shit to Devontae Davis, and it's like, yeah, he's just bombing his
Yeah,
shit
he's
talking.
just bombing
He's
his
like,
shit
fuck,
talking.
you don't know, no, you
Don't
scared.
worry.
I'm scared of you, you scared.
And then his voice doesn't help.
That old show, the PJs, he was like, yeah, you scared. You little fucking T-Rex arm. My
Smokey.
dick bigger than your arms. Yeah. Yeah. And you're like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Yeah, I hate it when boxers can't promote the fights. Oh, it's so awkward.
That's what sucks with boxers. UFC, they're real good at promoting the fights, but boxers, most of them aren't really.
Another
that
thing
good
too
at that
about
shit.
boxing, like that fool's career is over. He can never fight for a championship again. Like he's done. Like he's been
Rolly?
Yeah, he's done.
Oh yeah, that was his shot.
And the UFC is not like that. In the UFC, you can have like 6 losses and still kind of fight your way back up. And boxing, you're
as long as
fucked.
you're sellable, as long as you could fucking promote and sell fights, and
But
you're entertaining.
Name a fucking like for example, remember Victor Ortiz when he got knocked out by Mayweather when he got sucker punched or whatever after he tried to headbutt Mayweather.
He didn't defend himself. He didn't get sucker punched. Keep your hands up at
Oh,
all
that
times.
shit, yeah, that wasn't.
Keep your hands up
That's
at
a
all
boxing
times.
rule, but that's also like a sucker punch type
I mean,
shit.
they didn't fucking blow the whistle or nothing. It was
all right, he
still-
wasn't
No,
gonna-
it was illegal. It was a legal
He
blow.
wasn't gonna beat him anyway,
Pause.
so it's all
It
right.
was a legal blow. Pause. But what I'm saying is Victor Ortiz.
I like illegal blows.
Me too. I like a legal blow.
Concur.
But what my point is that Victor Ortiz he's trying to make a comeback right now. He's like 37. Like once you lose in boxing, especially at a championship level, like you're done, dude.
Yeah, and that boxing, man, you know, that age bracket, once you pass that certain limit,
It's over.
you know, it's over, you know. It's
It's crazy how in certain sports and shit, like if you're like 35, they're like, you're old. You're like, huh?
You're a dinosaur.
Yeah, like certain sports, you're like 32.
It's
Like
just how
32
brutal-
is a running back. You're like, he's getting up there. You're like, what the fuck?
it's the physicality of the
Yeah,
sport,
the
though,
sport
right?
itself.
How, you know,
With
taking
baseball
hits.
players and shit, you know, or like a kicker in football could be
Football.
40 something years old.
Boxers.
Tom Brady and shit. But yeah, fighting for sure. It's like just getting punched in the head your
Well,
whole
I mean,
fucking
Rolly
life.
talks like his head is mush already. Like, you know, like
Hey,
he
did you-
can't
did you know
gather
that-
his thoughts and put 2 words together?
What's Manny Pacquiao's
Fuck you.
his trainer's name?
Fuck you.
Freddie Roach.
Freddie Roach.
That fool used to be a boxer.
Yeah, you can't tell.
And his brother too.
Yeah.
And you could tell that those fools been hitting the head way too many times.
Yeah,
bro.
that fool's
But
fucked
Freddie
up.
Roach guy's like, I don't want to be wrong
he
on
have
this.
something-
Like Parkinson's.
Does
It's
he?
not Parkinson's. It's something else.
No,
He
but
probably has crazy head trauma.
yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, you
Boxing's
can just
like
tell by the way he talks and
Yeah.
shakes a little bit and shit.
he has that Muhammad Ali shit. Like
But that
I
was
think
Parkinson's.
Ali had
disease.
full on Parkinson's.
he
That
probably
was
has part
Parkinson's.
that and also getting hit.
I'm
in the
surprised he
head.
didn't when he lit the Olympic torch. I'm surprised he didn't light the place on fire when he was just like, fucking, he just drops the fucking flame.
I always think about like Muhammad Ali and Stevie Wonder. Like they're one fool.
Stevie
can't-
Wonder could see.
One
Fuck that.
Bro, there's a
See,
myth.
he
There's
can
a
fucking see.
There's a myth. Someone out there said like, I seen that fool drive one time. I'm like, no,
I
no,
give a
you
fuck.
didn't. They seen that fool driving way.
He can see. I don't give. He just looking down when he's going like this. He's like, yeah.
There's a video of him like walking by like a baddie and goes. He walks by.
He just said he smelled her.
I smell her.
Yeah.
It's like Ray Charles. He used
Pussy
to
around here.
he used to feel a girl's wrists and shit. See how pretty she was.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they said Ray Charles used to do. He used to feel a girl's wrist, see how pretty she was. I was like, I'm gonna start.
But he's
doing
always
that
been
now.
blind. So how does he know what pretty is?
He wasn't always blind, but he was blind from a young age.
That's a trip, dog.
Got some weird accident or some shit.
Like, do you feel like if say you ever went blind, like, would you rather go blind or not be able to talk?
Blind.
You'd rather go blind?
I need to talk. I need the attention.
Yeah, like, hey, you over there?
Pay attention to me. Hey, you bitch. And plus,
I can hear you.
I've seen
you need
enough
to
in
shut
life
the fuck
that I can picture it. I can just fucking picture it. I can see.
like,
Yeah, she got a pretty voice. Like,
I've seen enough.
You never know.
I have enough references up here.
Yeah.
Nah.
I need the attention.
What about
Fuck
you?
That.
Man, I'm gonna say, fuck, man, that's tough.
Not being able to talk or
Not be able to talk
not be able to see?
or see. Fuck, man. Nah, man, I gotta see.
Me too.
I gotta see.
Mandos.
Shit.
You know what it is?
Built different.
What it is like I'm really bad at it. You know, sometimes you're in the shower, you try and rub one out off memory. Like it's hard for me, dog. You know, I don't got.
Deep spank bank.
No, I
I
don't.
did that this morning.
Yeah, no.
I went deep into the spank
it's
bank.
that,
No
but
wonder
that
you guys are so relaxed.
the deep
Yeah.
spank bank. The deep spank bank is a muscle. Like if I get good at it, I know I could bring it back. But I'm just so lazy. I just go on my phone. You know what I'm saying? LowXvideos.com. Real quick.
That's always the worst because I was going into that. I had my phone right next to me. I started you just wake up fucking with morning wood and start rubbing it. And next thing you know, you start fucking going into the spank bank and thinking back. And you're like, oh yeah. And you could just picture it and feel it and everything.
I feel like you have to rub one out every morning. I feel like it's healthy. It's a healthy thing to do.
It's definitely a nice start to the day.
I feel like it's healthy.
Definitely a nice start
I
to
would
the
think
day.
so. You know,
Give yourself a nice little shorty.
I'm
You know what I
saying?
mean? You don't even fucking, you just go raw. You just dry and just rub it through your basketball shorts and just nut like that. Nut in the shorts and then take them off. Be ashamed of yourself and then throw it in the hamper. I'm just kidding. Comedic relief. That didn't happen. Next
No,
question.
that's. I'm sure you've done that before. I completely
came from a
believe
real
it.
place.
What do you think I did this morning?
Your imagination's good, but that's too good.
Hey, stay where.
Nah, dude, it's M. Night Shyamalan, dude. I fucking can think of whatever it is. It's not real.
I get it. You're trying to be a comedian, but that was too real. That was too real.
That's what makes it fun.
And now a word from our sponsors.
You ever read Pornhub comments?
Like
Like on the
the
video?
site?
Yeah, like after you're done fucking splurging everywhere and then you just like
Leave a review.
yeah, he just like look down and fucking like for one, it's like who the fuck leaves a comment? They're like, oh, I love the way he just fucks her with that big cock. Or they're like, oh, she deserves so much better. I could fuck her so much better. And you're like, who the fuck leaves a comment? And then you're also like, why am I reading these comments? Like it's also kind of looking at myself, but it's entertaining. It's just like
it's a trip. Like I always feel like, all right, the way I find my video that I want, I'm like, does anybody else do what I do? Which is like, I pick the video I want, and then before I focus on it, I go look at all the recommended ones. Like, is any of these better? Is anybody better? And then you get down to the bottom and you see the comments.
Oh, yeah.
And you read two of them. I'm like, that was dumb. That's stupid. Like I just love leaving comments on Instagram and fighting with people. And then I'm like, oh wait, I have to log in and create an account. No.
oh, you should start arguing on fucking Pornhub comments.
Bro,
But also,
that might blow us up.
I always go to the recommended for you videos because Pornhub knows what I like.
Yeah, at this point, the algorithm knows me.
Except when you go through like certain phases too much, I'm like, all right, there's too many Asian girls. I was like, okay, we gotta
Go back
fix it
to
up.
new-
now I gotta
new.
go search. Now I gotta search something else, a little pog or something.
Do you have like a registered account or you go as a
No,
guest?
I'm not that fucking horny.
Damn.
That's fucking sad. If you have a fucking registered
Getting
account.
emails and shit.
Yeah, just getting fucking promo deals and shit like that.
I could barely handle the Twitter emails.
Promo on lube.
Yeah.
Here you
Blue
go.
Chew.
Meet
Sent to
fucking
you.
horny milfs near you. I was like the little ads on top. You're like, little dick, take this, and then it's like fucking 14 inches. You're like, God, what the fuck? Just swinging and shit. Look like a fucking heffalump. Just a big old trunk.
I remember like the young internet where I was like, sexy MILFs near you. And I was like, ooh, sexy MILFs.
Ooh, where
And you
are
click
they?
on it and then just 1,000 pop-ups, your computer explodes.
Virus.
You're like, fuck. You're like, fuck.
Or you ever go on Megan's Law?
What's that?
Where all the fucking like sexual predator people are on. Like if you're a sex offender, you have to register on that shit.
What?
You
What
just
is it
go
called?
to Megan's Law, and you can just like
Megan's
Google
Law.
like your area code or your zip code, or even put in your address, and it pops up everyone in the like in
No,
your
I don't
surrounding
go on there
neighborhoods.
because I'm not a sex offender.
I
Like
didn't- well,
sex
we need
offender.
to
Well,
know.
mine was just interesting. I remember I used to work at this gym, and then I looked at it just to see like if there's anyone, and there was a couple people who came into the gym that were on that shit. And then they showed their charges. And I was like, oh shit. And it was this big Pacific Islander guy, super nice, saw his charges. And I was like,
What was his charges?
oh shit. Fucking sodomy and like fucking assault with like inserting a foreign object into the body and shit. And I was just like,
Damn, that's crazy.
I could tell he's been in jail, but I didn't know what it was for. And after that, I was like, hello, sir. How are you? Are you
Have a
okay?
great workout.
Have a great workout, sir. That's how I started doing it.
And you're like, keep all the objects away from him.
Just went down a rabbit hole, more or less, just to see if there's someone that you know on there.
Yeah.
And you could just be like, oh, you're a piece of shit. But I mean, you could get that shit from just, pissing at a park.
Oh, I was gonna say that. I found that out recently. Like, if you piss in public, I don't know if you have to be a certain area, or feet from a park or
You have to
kids.
a park or like a school,
Some shit.
or some
you
shit.
automatically go on there.
I think
It might-
Dunzo.
And
I
I always
think
think
it might just be anywhere because you're exposing yourself in
public.
public.
And I always think about
But that would
all-
just be indecent exposure, right?
Yeah, but
In
I think that
public?
might be sex offender.
Yeah, it's a sex crime.
Because you're
the thing is this,
exposing
like,
yourself.
I think about all the times, like, I've been pulled over because I had to take a piss because I'm so faded. Like, I just got to take a piss somewhere, like in the back alley or something. Like, bro, you roll up against a cop, like, you're a sex offender forever. And that's a jacket that no matter how hard you try to explain,
Oh
like,
yeah, you're not shedding that.
yeah, it's a fucked up
That's
jacket.
why I like being a dude because you can just fucking piss in a Gatorade bottle. Like if a girl has to pee, then it just fucking trickles down her leg and shit and goes down her sock and into her shoe and stuff.
But I feel like girls, this is gonna be a perfect segue into the Johnny Depp shit. I feel like girls, if they ever get caught peeing, they'll never go on the sex offenders list. But a guy, like if
Go
you
on
get
OnlyFans. Or they'll just sell their pee.
Yeah. There's fucking freaks like that.
Yeah, bitches selling farts.
Weirdos.
there's a girl that's farts in a jar, closes it, and sells it.
I know I heard something like that, or she fart in her panties or some shit like that, put it in a jar. and
Slang
she'll-
that shit.
Yeah, and she'll sell
And that
them
bitch,
things.
she's on a diet like where she eats raw
Who the
meat
fuck
or just
is
regular
buying
meat.
this shit?
That shit.
Weirdos, dog.
Yeah, weirdos. Yeah. Who
That
buys
kind, that's the kind of shit that makes people with foot fetishes normal.
Yeah, like those like nothing.
Oh, you like feet? That's cool now.
That's cool.
At least you don't fucking.
Hey, I suck some pretty toes.
They got to be pretty.
I've done it
I
before.
hope they were pretty.
I've done it before, like in the middle, like you have her legs up, like fuck it, you know.
Just
Take a little bite.
But I'm not like, hey, step on my face, like no, fuck out of here, you know.
Beat me off with your feet.
Yeah, check me out with your feet, like.
not, dude?
It's just not. I'm
You
not
just
into it.
shave with her crusty ass heels. Just fucking
Here I go.
exfoliate.
Like sandpaper.
Yeah, like, come here, bitch. Let me exfoliate real quick. Oh, yeah.
Here I go, like killing the comedy shit, fucking But you know, like your brain, like it shoots off every time you get horny. It shoots off a certain thing, a certain like little
Endorphins.
right. Well, the endorphin of sex and looking at feet are right next to each other, and millions of people are born with them switched. So like foot fetish is the number one fetish in the world, and it's not their fault. I used to have a coworker.
Is that a fact?
Yeah, I used to have a coworker with her son.
Snapple fact.
She goes, "Oh my god, I think my son."
Snapple fact.
I think my son is into feet. I'm like, why? Because he's always trying to look at my shoes and smell my feet. When he sees a cute girl, he looks at their feet, tries to fuck with their feet. He goes, no, don't do it. It's not. But I'm like, dude, he's born like that. Like that's gonna be his thing,
Son's a freak.
you know.
She just knows it.
But yeah, talking about girls and guys. So Johnny Depp wins his defamation suit.
Fucking king, baby. Let's
City
go.
boys up.
Yeah,
King.
that's crazy. How like this is like the first time ever in history where the girl takes a guy to court and the guy wins.
This has to be the most entertaining celebrity trial. At
Of
least that I've ever seen.
our adult lifetime, because we used to have. There's been like OJ.
But that one wasn't fun because he murdered somebody and got off.
There's been, but like as far as famous shit, like OJ. There's been Rodney King. There's been who else has gone to court that was like
That's what I mean. Like this one is like the most
Harvey Weinstein.
fun, like the most fun entertaining. Everything else is
Yeah,
murder
because it's
and
just
rape.
between them.
Yeah, everything else is murder and
Nobody
rape.
got
This
hurt.
is
It's just a bad
This is
breakup.
just like fucking shitty breakup. But we got to
That- you
watch it
gotta go to
unfold.
court.
Talking about shitty breakups, you know when shit really hit the fan is when they found out that she shit the bed.
That shit is hilarious.
That was a trip on time. Thank you.
I've
We
been here all
got,
night.
we got a great term out of it. Fucking mega pint. We
Mega
got a
pint.
fucking mega pint.
What do you mean?
You didn't hear that? One of the lawyers was saying, "Oh yeah, you came home after work or something and you poured yourself a mega pint of wine." And Johnny Depp was like, "A mega pint." Yes, I might have poured myself a glass. And a fucking mega pint is a great fucking. That's a great term.
That's crazy,
A fucking mega pint of wine.
bro. Like
Drank the whole bottle.
how lame of a team, how lame of a lawyer team she had. She was doing whack ass acting. Like
My favorite part was her lawyer saying, "I'm trying my best." She realized that, like, yo, my client is a crazy bitch. I hate this bitch. She probably didn't tell her everything she needs to know. So the lawyer's over there looking like an idiot, in the whole courtroom. You never want to hear your lawyer say, "I'm trying my best." You're like, that's a fucking terrible thing for your lawyer to say. And like, she's probably like, "This bitch is psycho, stupid ass bitch.
She's
I
not
should have
paying me
never
enough
took
for
this
this."
case. She ruined my career.
For real, those lawyers are fucked. It's like losing a boxing match. You know, you're done.
Yeah.
Heavyweight title.
She done.
That's
too.
that's on their record.
They need to
Like,
start
I
a movie
lost
together
that. I lost
about
that.
this trial.
That was another crazy shit
Be sick on
where
Lifetime.
like she was writing like notes and passing it to all her her lawyer team, and then Johnny like had to post it, and he drew a face and he gave it to his lawyer. He goes, "Oh look what I drew," and he goes,
shit was
"Oh,
great.
good job,
Johnny Depp's the man.
bro." Johnny Depp is like the real like. To me, that fool and fucking Robert Downey Jr. like are twins and shit, and I fuck with both of them. We should have
And
a
Charlie
shrine.
Sheen.
We should have a shrine of Charlie Sheen, Johnny Depp,
Charlie Sheen.
and fucking Robert Downey Jr.
Besides the AIDS.
all of them right here. That fool really has AIDS.
You gotta take it all.
Yeah, HIV.
You gotta take it all.
Talk about a fucking public meltdown. That was a crazy Tiger Blood or Tiger Balm.
Tiger Blood.
Tiger's blood.
Tiger Blood. That was a moment.
Sick ass
Was
fool.
that like
dog.
2000?
Kind of reliving it now with the Johnny Depp shit. Like,
2009 or
Yeah,
something?
but he,
always
but he,
repeat.
but he self imploded. Like Johnny moved up. Like now, like
Captain Sparrow is
They could
fucking
catch. They could
riding
catch
high.
Captain. Is it Captain Sparrow or Captain Jack?
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow.
Okay, they could catch that fool doing a bump in the restroom right now and be like, "Oh, you're good. Get out of here."
Where's
Man, they
all
were
the
doing
rum
it during the damn trial. You see all
saw
those
that?
That
people?
shit was hilarious.
That one
That
guy
shit
they
looked
put on the
sketchy as
stand, and he's all twacked out.
He was fucking.
He was twacked
He
out.
was motor mouthing for show.
Yeah, he was talking like,
what
like
the
a
fuck he just
Japanese
did.
movie. He was talking, but his lips kept moving.
It was dubbed. Yeah, dubbed.
He was dubbed in the courtroom.
Everybody
Man.
was on one. Johnny kept having the sniffles and stuff. Like, oh, that guy's on one.
Yeah, it's a trip, dog.
How long until she makes it OnlyFans?
She's gonna have to now.
So
She
people
owes
gonna
him.
buy that shit. She's
her,
hot.
her net worth is
Crazy as hell, but she's
$2 million, but she owes him $15 million.
You gotta start slanging some.
Make it make
puss.
sense.
You gotta start slanging some pussy.
She gotta start farting in those panties and putting them in jars and.
Well, shit. To deal with all that and put up with all that, she probably a great time when you fucking. All the other times is what sucks, but she probably a great fuck to put up with all that.
That's the thing that Joe Rogan was saying. Like to put up with a crazy. Like there's nothing like sex with a crazy bitch.
Yeah.
I was in a relationship with a crazy bitch. This bitch was psycho, not wifey or like mom material. But man, this bitch will like fight with me, toxic,
Amazing.
and then that makeup
And
shit.
then fuck the shit out of me.
Oh
after.
my god,
Bro, you got fucking
that's
nice
crazy.
little gorilla glit.
And you really got to think about like, is this worth it for like the rest of my life to have this grade A level pussy? But like the problem that will
Never
kill
worth
me.
it. It's never worth
not.
it. But you always
For
think
a minute,
with your head.
though.
At the
But
moment,
you're
it
putting
is.
off your mental stability for the physical satisfaction at the time.
I did like a year or two, and then I was like, okay,
You know.
this is enough.
Then after a while,
I did my
fuck
bit.
that.
And then you meet like a regular girl who's like normal and nice. You're like, oh fuck, what was I thinking?
And you still get the same amount of pussy. Like hell yeah. Like,
Pussy still feel the same. and
But it
everything.
I just
the
gotta deal with all these pendejadas.
Bro,
These crazy whores.
crazy.
Still love
shit.
y'all though.
Yeah, we ain't shit without y'all. We be talking shit, but we're guys. That's what we do.
Yeah. Brunch bitches.
Brunch bitches.
Yeah, you know those drunk ass brunch bitches.
Oh, I
Oh
hate
man,
those.
take advantage and you get
Go,
back home.
"Woo!" at like noon.
Those are the worst ones, bro. When they come back drunk after their homegirls and shit.
Coming back from Tempo.
Fucking mimosa. Having a
Mimosa
hangover
brunch.
at fucking 5 o'clock at night.
It's, hey, can you order me a burrito, please? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, bro, shit's a trip.
Yeah, that shit fucking.
Some NBA news. The Smeltics made it to the fuck. We could say that we saw NBA, the Eastern Conference champions this year against the Lakers. They made it
did.
to the finals.
did.
I wouldn't have thought that when we went to that game, but they made it.
You guys went to the Lakers Celtics game?
Yeah, like a couple months ago.
Dude, Al Horford went the fuck off.
That's what you need to
He
do
said,
to
I
win.
ain't never been to the finals. Fuck that.
And you know he's Dominican.
Yeah.
Al Horford?
Yeah.
Dominican. He's
Oh,
not
that's
even.
sick.
He's not even black. Well, Dominicans are kind of black, right?
Yeah.
Because that was one of the biggest like ports where they used to sell slaves and shit.
Black guys that can swim. Like Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, black guys that can swim.
Or Cubans.
Why have we never had like a black Olympic gold medalist swimmer?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about the Olympics, but they had that one movie. I think it was high school or college or something. That movie Pride, with like the all black swim team. They won like state championship or some shit.
Oh, I've never seen that shit.
As far as the Olympics, fucking Michael Phelps took all that shit.
Michael Phelps is a different
Fucking
animal,
webbed
bro.
feet and shit.
A lot of that. I feel like that sport other than basketball and football, like you have to have the fucking physicality. Like you have to be born. You can't be like 5'5" and be an Olympic swimmer. You know, like
Yeah, it's funny to call swimming gay, but that shit's fucking hard as hell.
I was in the pool yesterday and I was
intense.
like, fuck.
That's hella cardio. That shit's fucking insane. Like,
blew
you
my left
swimming,
lung
you're
out.
gay, and then you're just fucking like, oh, that shit is hard as a motherfucker. And how fast they go and shit too. And the different types of strokes, you fucking breaststrokes and ass strokes and clit strokes and trans strokes and shit.
Oh, they do that worm thing under the water where they're just
Just fucking push
under
off
the
and
water,
then,
just like
little Scotty too hottie down that bitch.
Scotty too hotty.
RM in this shit.
No, swimming's a different thing. Michael Phelps is a different thing, man.
Yeah, that's
Those
crazy.
individual sports, like
And then the fact that he smoked weed, you're like, yeah, shut the fuck
Mad
up.
weed.
The most
We're all
decorated
proud of that
Olympian of
shit.
all time. You're like, yeah, let's go.
just show up at
proud stoner moment.
random college parties and just smoke weed, hit the bong and shit.
You just need someone to come out and fucking be like, I do ketamine. And you're like, yeah, see? Obama did ketamine.
Obama did
You could be president too.
You guys ever seen those clips where Obama's like has like a bunch of people in front of him? He's like at a soup kitchen and he's like shaking hands with the white people, and then he sees like a black guy like, hey, what's up, my brother? Like he daps him up, keep the chain.
whole
Like,
different
That's that whole Key and Peele skit.
yeah, I didn't know it was a real thing. I saw the Key and Peele skit
That shit
first,
is hilarious.
and I recently saw the real video, and like, oh shit, he did switch up his voice. For
Hello?
like,
Hello? My man. What's up? That shit is hilarious.
bro, hilarious, bro. I never thought that anybody could like. Not top, but get close to Dave Chappelle show. Key and Peele got close. They had
did.
some good skits on
They
that
have a
show.
lot of good skits
Funny.
on that shit. They just also have way more content. It's just Dave Chappelle's was just like, it was a moment and it was groundbreaking. I'm not gonna say it was like the first of its kind, because obviously fucking SNL and Living Color and shit. But he just
Mad
had
TV.
He just had his moment, fucking Mad TV and shit. But yeah, Key and Peele was just a volume of it and how many episodes and shit they had. But I like shit. Geez, I like them all. Fucking
guys are
Living Color
hilarious.
is hella underrated.
Hell yeah.
Just because it's a little bit before our time in our generation. Because that was like 1991. We were like barely all born. It was so low
that was
kids.
just. I just remember I used to like dog
Jim
sit.
Carrey was on that shit.
I want to talk about Jim
Hilarious.
Carrey.
Fucking Fire Marshal Bill.
I want to talk about Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey, would you consider him a stand-up comic?
I mean, he was at one time.
And then
He
he
surpassed.
came from-
He surpassed that.
I feel like he's not a stand-up because like his jokes.
Well, he's
like,
just a comedian now, but he was a stand-up. He
has-
started out doing stand-up.
He has good jokes, but this fool like when he plays the Grinch with no makeup, he could make his face look like the Grinch. Like he's like a visual artist type shit.
Yeah, he started out as a stand-up, so he is a comedian, but he just fucking became a fucking superstar to the point where he didn't need to do stand-up anymore. So stand-up's always gonna be his base.
Acting, man.
I don't think I've ever seen him do stand-up.
It's pretty funny. It's like he does a lot of like character work and like
Yeah,
makes up a
character
lot of
work.
characters, does a lot of
Impersonations.
does a lot of impressions, does a lot of like the way he can like move his face and shit. He just definitely had like his own style to it, and then he's just definitely one of those like fucking just artsy type minds where he just like that was his outlet, but then he surpassed that and became a fucking superstar.
Yeah, then right now he's
Got
all,
that movie money.
yeah, he's all like, life doesn't matter. This is not important.
Well, he said he retired now. He said he's done now.
Well, he just came
From
on.
acting.
He just came on in the Sonic movie.
Yeah, I think he said that's his last movie.
He was so good in that shit.
I haven't seen the second one. The first one was fucking dope as shit.
Eggman.
I only saw the second one. I didn't see the first one.
The first one was dope as shit. I gotta watch the second
I
one.
just saw it. It was good. He's
I like
good.
that shit. Fucking, they did Sonic right.
Like a Grinch movie is something that I would never watch, but like, damn,
It's classic.
that fool did such a good job. Another movie that I would never watch would be Shrek, but Eddie Murphy and Mike Myers. Are you kidding me?
Why would you never watch Shrek?
It just doesn't look like appealing to me. You feel
Shrek
me?
is hilarious.
It's
And
funny.
then I saw it, and it's like Eddie Murphy, like he's trying,
Donkey.
like he's giving you A caliber stuff, and then Mike Myers too. I'm like, dude, this movie's so fucking classic, and then the rest of the
they're great.
stuff, the rest of the
hell yeah.
stuff.
They're great. I always wanted that job at Universal Studios. You ever go there where they had Donkey was like standing there and someone was voicing Donkey and just talking shit to people that were walking by? It was like Donkey was like behind like a fucking like bar top type thing, and it was like, I don't know if someone was behind it with cameras or something, but like it was like an animatronic donkey. He'd be like, "Hey, you,
Fat
in a
ass.
yellow shirt, ugly as hell." Or like not ugly as hell, but like we just talk shit to like people passing by. I'd be like, that'd be
Lean back to the
so
side.
fun to fucking just do 8 hours of just talking shit.
Yeah.
To fucking random guests and stuff.
We were talking about going to Universal Studios.
I haven't been in a while. That shit's dope. Aren't they making that Nintendo World or some shit?
Yeah,
Is that inside
Super
Universal?
Mario World or something like that?
Is that inside Universal?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's like how they had like the Harry
I think
Potter
it's
shit.
gonna be open next
They're doing
year
like the
or
Super
something,
Mario
the end
World
of this
shit.
year or something.
That
like
shit'll be fucking lit.
Yeah, I'll be down to go to like the Simpsons
It's
world.
better there, man.
The Simpsons, you ever been?
No.
The Simpsons shit is dope just because I love the Simpsons. So you like go into Moe's. Yeah. And you get like a fucking Duff and shit.
Get a Duff.
Yeah, you get a Duff. And like,
How's the beer? Is the beer good?
it's like fucking, I
Yeah,
don't know, like
whatever.
805
That's
or
what I
some
thought,
shit.
man.
It's-
Fuck.
but it's just more,
I'll be
you know,
upset
like
if the beer sucks.
But it's just more of like the fuck
Nostalgia.
drinking a Duff. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
And
cool.
Duff.
Like, you know, it's not gonna be the fucking
I'm in
greatest beer.
Springfield.
Then they had these big ass pink donuts.
Yeah, I seen
Like
that.
huge as fuck, and those shits are fire as shit. Probably 5,000 grams of sugar, but who cares?
cares?
And then the Harry Potter world's pretty cool too.
I would love for the Simpsons land, whatever it's called, to have a Disneyland budget, because California Adventure, like, their beer is good, their food is good, everything's good. The thing that turns me off about Universal Studios, like, it just looks kind of dingy. Like, I don't want to
Yeah.
get a
There's a lot more bars in Universal though.
City walking shit.
yeah.
There's a lot more
yeah.
in the park though too. They just put more beer around.
But also like
It's a lot more accessible. You go
Disney's-
to Disneyland.
Disney's
You
Disney.
ain't getting shit at Disneyland.
Yeah.
Disney runs the world. Disney's Disney. So it's just like
But they got the budget for it. You feel me? Like,
Universal does, but they don't have Disney budget.
I'm gonna be mad if I go to Moe's and the beer doesn't taste good.
It's cool. I mean,
can't
it's
help
not
it.
nothing fucking fantastic, but you
it's
just get it
whatever.
for just to drink a Duff. in
Yeah.
fucking,
Hopefully it's
in
a hot day and you
in
just pound it.
Springfield.
Don't even know.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just drink a Duff in Springfield, and you're like, it's cool. And then the ride is fun too. It's like a little fucking simulator thing. But what's cool about like the Simpsons ride is as you wait in line, they got TVs everywhere, and they're showing different episodes of the Simpsons.
Oh, that's tight.
That's pretty sick. So
That's
as you're
tight.
standing in line, you're just watching fucking episodes of the Simpsons and shit.
The thing I do want to see at Disneyland is that Star Wars shit.
That shit looks dope.
It looks dope because I love the evil, whatever. I don't know what it's called, the dark side, like Darth Vader, the stormtroopers and shit like that.
Evil Empire.
Yeah, I fuck with that side. You feel me? Like, fuck the good guys.
I think that's the only
They just
place
look cool.
in Disneyland you can get beer.
By Star Wars.
Yeah, I think in the Star Wars line. I haven't been in forever, but I know California Adventure had
That's
beer
where
and
you
shit.
have to go get the beer.
But
Yeah,
Disneyland
yeah.
doesn't. But isn't the Star Wars thing in Disneyland? Not
Yeah.
California Adventure. But I know, yeah, they have like a that cantina or whatever. Where they're like, my friend,
That
he
looks
doesn't
dope.
like you. I don't like you. I'm sorry, I'm gonna tell you.
And they serve drinks that look like it would be in the movie and shit like
Yeah.
that, with the smoke coming out and all
Yeah.
dry ice and shit.
Fucking go in there as Chewbacca.
That's hard, dog.
Sounds like my ass earlier.
Hey, I was talking to Jackson in the last episode about the metro. You taking the metro quite a bit, no?
What metro?
Any metro.
Yeah, I grew up on the metro.
Do you feel like the metro? Would you say it's kind of ghetto and dangerous, or you think it's safe?
Both.
Why? Like, explain why.
I don't know. I don't feel threatened. Like, I know, like, my surroundings and where I'm at. Like, I'm getting on this damn bus on fucking Vermont. It's not going to be a sweet ass ride. You know?
It depends on the time too, I'm guessing.
You know, the times, yeah. At night, you know, it might be a little more dangerous. But, I mean, it is what it is. Like, you know.
I
You
saw.
know me, dog. Like, I
Yeah.
You don't give a fuck.
don't give a fuck.
Wally don't give a fuck.
Dangerous
know.
is his middle name.
Know what I'm saying?
The metro's good. Green line's always some characters on the green line. You know. I remember I got banged on, but he was like an older dude. I'm like, really? You gang banging? Really?
Still, you're 45 and gang
That's what you doing? And messing with me? Like, how you gonna go back and tell the homies what you did right now?
Y'all banged on this youngin'.
On this fool wearing some Crocs. And you know, like
I banged on this dad right now. Pfft, he was scared of me.
He didn't want it.
He didn't want it.
He grabbed his
How
kid.
much pride is that? Like, grow up, bro. Go do something with your life.
Banged on
Like,
his grandma
I
one
be
time.
talking shit nowadays. I don't give a
Gang
fuck.
banging is life.
Know what I'm
It's like,
saying?
you know, that shit died a long time ago.
Nah, there's people still
Yeah.
holding on to that shit.
Yeah.
Now it's which member of the LGBTQ plus are you?
Bro, I want to make an announcement.
That's a real gang right there.
I want to make an announcement. I have realized that I am.
Yeah, you mentioned that. He's like making an announcement. Hey, coming out the closet.
I want to come out the closet. I want to make an announcement that I've recently found out that I am part of the LGBTQ plus community.
What is that?
So I want to tell all you, my brothers and sisters in LGBT Pride Month, that I'm with you. I'm here to celebrate us. They keep oppressing us because I identify as a plus size model, and I am the plus sign.
The plus at the end.
The plus at the end.
That chick on Sports Illustrated, whatever new or some shit.
Yeah,
What the fuck does plus mean?
and more.
plus.
Me, plus size models.
Is that what it is? Or fat people in the fucking gay community now?
Yeah, because we're oppressed.
Oh, you can't do that.
We're marginalized.
Fucking obesity is the only disease you can run from.
I didn't choose to be fat. My body chose for me.
Yes, you did.
My body chose for me.
Yes, the fuck you did.
I identify as a plus size model, and you can't say nothing about that. Okay?
I can say whatever the fuck I want to say.
So wave your
Got
gay
a brand new
flags in the air.
jumpsuit.
I'm a model.
Yeah, he's out here. He's styling.
So anybody
Boohoo.
out there, yeah, shout out to Boohoo Man for this full fit. Anybody out there trying to oppress me, my warriors will come and get you. So please stop.
But they won't have too much stamina. They'll get tired after about 10 steps. So
The
you can
LGBTQ
just yell from far.
will be the front line, and the right back, jogging back, running out of breath will be us plus size models in the back.
They'll be in the back. Get him, boys or girl or they or get them. Just
right
get them.
there.
Whatever.
Isn't it crazy? Like, girls always love fat girls like Lizzo, or big girls always back them up in the comments. But when there's a fat guy, like, they just, the first second they get, like, when I get roasted in the comments, every time it's a girl, like, the first thing she goes to after me is like my appearance. Like, I'm fat, you know, like, but if I call a girl that she's fat, oh, it's over, dude. You know,
I'm appalled.
that's why that Johnny Depp shit is like the change in humanity that we needed.
Someone got to keep misogyny alive.
Yeah.
Keep it real out
And
here.
I will take that burden.
Keep it real out here.
I will die on that hill.
I will die on that hill. I will be the warrior you need for you fat bitches to understand.
Yeah, man. We're gonna take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
What to do? You see, I had a quick little outfit change. We got these lit outlet hats. I know a lot of you Dodger fans out there. If you want some, let us know. They're gonna be about 20 bones. 20 bones on the dot. We got snapbacks. We got fitteds. You just let us know. Hit us up in the comments. DM us. You know, I'm not even a big baseball guy, but this hat is hard. It's hard, and it's the crew. It's the brand. So we gotta rep it. So just let us know if you want one of these.
Get with us.
Now I got some color on my hair, so fuck you guys, all right? It's not all black.
The drip is getting better,
The
guys.
drip is getting better. The drip is dripping.
If you're in the Long Beach area, you'll get in contact with Jeff to get the hat. If you're in the LA area, you'll get in contact with me to get a hat. We have a limited supply, less than 20 hats, $20 a pop, first come, first serve.
Act now.
And more merch to come. This is a good way to support us as far as being a podcast. We keep bringing you guys content. Also, hit up the Patreon, which we just had a little meeting about bringing more content, exclusive content. So sign up now for the Patreon.
We're going to build that up for sure.
Hell yeah, bringing more
Stack up.
exclusive content. Like always, man, thank you guys for commenting on Instagram. Keep bringing the rolls from Down with the Rolls. Keep liking that shit, sharing that shit. We really appreciate it.
Keep showing the love and appreciate all the love people have been sending. But yeah, keep commenting, keep talking shit in the comments, make some friends in the comments, make some enemies in the comments. Just leave likes, share it, do everything. It's fun. We can't do none of this without you guys watching it, appreciating it, listening it. So we love that for you. We love you guys. Appreciate it. And let's keep it real. Let's keep that shit lit.
That's right.
If you guys seen that Barstool video that's going around,
There's a lot of Barca videos. Which one's
Which one?
the girl with the hall pass.
Oh my god, the Yankee fans.
That bitch, they said something like, if you can get a hall pass, if you could give a hall pass for the Yankees to win the World Series, would you? And this trifling bitch immediately said, absolutely.
And she's right next to her boyfriend, right?
Right next to her supposedly her boyfriend. You don't know the situation, but it looks like it. And then he looked at her like, bitch, what? And then, so the guy asked her, he's like, oh shit. He goes, okay, so who would you use? And who would you use for the hall pass? And she said, anyone in the world. So celebrities, anybody. Fucking Saudi Arabian princes.
Porn stars,
anybody.
anybody.
Porn stars. And he said, yeah.
She
and
said,
she, without a fucking hitch, said, my ex-boyfriend.
oh my god, the disrespect.
That was a.
And then.
But his answer was even worse, though.
Yeah.
Simp of the year.
He said, and then so the guy, they were both in awe as they should be. And then he said, why? She said, because he's a good lover.
Yeah, but then the interview asked the boyfriend, like, okay, who would you pick?
Yeah.
And he said her.
Her.
After she already picked
Just blatantly
the ex.
just
So,
chose the ex.
She is a fucking harlot, and he's a cuck. He has to be a
For
cuck.
sure.
That's true if they're together, because that could be a friend zone guy, just homies.
And then she waited for him to walk away, and she went back and was like, "He was a good lover."
Even if
Like,
if they
bruh.
were just friends, just for the sake of that video,
Yeah, make me
She
look good.
thinks about
She has to die.
him.
She has to die right then and there.
If you're a good homegirl and you friend zone me and then they ask us that, you have to at least pretend to make me look good. If you just make me look like shit on national fucking Instagram, like whatever, like all you give a fuck about yourself, that's all I need to know as far as like, that's why girls and guys can't be friends. Like
That was fucking insane.
friend
That
zone
was
type shit.
wild.
I hope there's more content to it or more deep context to that situation, but That shit was insane.
We should find her. We should find her and bring her on the podcast. Fly her out from New York.
Yeah, let's bring her out here, you fucking whore.
Whoever you are, tap in.
Use a hall pass on
We
me.
need answers.
We need you guys on Instagram. Go find her. Give me her tag. Tag her in the comments.
Find them. Find that couple.
Fucking
Yeah,
bitch.
fucking
That
Zoom
was
call.
wild.
And
I was
also
like,
that
no
shit too.
way.
The shit we just saw when we took the break. Fucking the guy going to propose to his chick at Disneyland, and fucking some guy, fucking Craig or whatever, out of nowhere comes and grabs the fucking
worker
ring.
at Disneyland.
The worker at Disneyland grabs the thing, and he's like, they look way better right down here.
He took the ring and
Bro,
everything.
the guy was on
Pranced
one knee.
in between.
One knee, middle proposing. The worker just grabs the fucking ring and goes, it'll look better over here. Look better over here.
He said, you ain't cut that check. You ain't cut that check to
Clothesline
propose right
that
here.
guy.
That's the thing,
don't
though.
Disneyland don't play with that shit.
That's the thing though, like that guy deserves to get socked and whatever, beat up. But you're in Disneyland, you really can't beat this. And then he's also part of the LGBT plus community, so you know what's gonna happen if you hit one of our guys. You know what I'm saying? But he deserves to
Send Mo
get
after
clocked.
him.
Yeah, he deserves to get clocked. But damn, that was a dirty move, dog.
Yeah, come on, man. Just let them have their moment.
The
He ain't
middle.
cut that check. He ain't cut that check.
Let them have
it's
the moment.
it's hella shitty, but I could also kind of get it. And that guy probably fucking got off on that moment of being the bad guy. But I could also kind of get it, I guess,
what?
at Disneyland, because if you don't have regulations like that, then everyone's gonna be doing that.
But
shit.
everyone does do that. That's a normal thing.
Yeah, but they do that shit, but they like pay ahead of time, or they like reserve it, or they do something like that. So
do
if
you know that
just
for
have
sure?
people,
Do you know that for sure?
yeah, people pay to
You have
have
to pay
like,
to propose.
or they have, yeah, I don't know if you pay, but
Like,
I'm
just
sure you
reserve
do.
the
But you
spot
like
for that.
reserve that specific thing. It's just like when you go to like a fucking do a proposal at like a baseball game. You got to hit somebody up to put the thing on the jumbotron to
Yeah,
say,
the homie.
"Will you marry me?" So people do that shit at Disneyland too. So shitty from the video, but I could kind of see it, I guess, from that standpoint, because
still,
it'd be a
man.
fucking free for all if you just let everybody do that shit. 7 people gonna be proposing at once,
Yeah,
right in front of the castle.
Just get in line. Just wait.
Make a line, take a picture.
Fucking proposal
It's
line
just a
over
picture, bro. It's just a
here. Fucking
video. It's not
proposal
that
line right here
serious.
and all that shit.
I was a
But
minute
yeah.
out of everyone's life. Like, let them live.
And then you're at Disneyland, you gotta wait anyway. Anything
not
you do.
the happiest place
You
on
gotta
earth
wait in line to
for them
propose
that day.
too. That's some shit.
Because, goddamn, I mean, with the prices to get into Disneyland, you should be able to propose for free.
That's very true.
One of my
people
homies
still gonna pay that
One of
price.
my homies proposed to his wife, now wife, at Dodger Stadium, and I was a part of it. And he had to pay. And then I thought we were gonna come on the jumbo screen. He just paid for like the little thing in the bottom. But his wife was like super happy about it.
I thought the story was gonna go completely different. I thought you were gonna he painted happy. Will you marry me on your stomach or some shit?
And happy birthday on his back.
on the big screen. And like, wait, that's Mo.
I always
Imagine I'm in the crowd, just like
Random.
He's like,
wait,
and
that's
he turns
Mo.
around.
Wait.
I always
Man,
wondered
I
about
thought that's
that.
where the story was
Hey,
going.
if anybody needs me to do that, come in with the bag. I'm down. I'll
If
do
you want
that
to
for you.
propose on the lit outlet, let us know.
Yeah, you want to come on the show and propose?
Propose
Propose on the set.
It'll be right here. I'll
On the
still sit right
on the
here.
casting couch, pull up. We'll let you propose right here.
I'll marry you. I'll get a fucking license right now, and I will marry you.
Bro, you should be an ordained minister.
I am ordained.
Officially,
I
that'd
am
be so
Anthony
sick.
Ordained.
Imagine.
That'd be sick. All you gotta do is go online. I went to Catholic school. I could probably do it.
Yeah,
If
right.
you-
You're halfway there.
Yeah, I know God.
If you subscribe to our Patreon, Jeff will marry you for free. He'll minister.
I will marry you. We will be married. That's what we're saying. We will be married, and then I'll divorce you, and I'll take half your shit.
Imagine you get to go to jail for just having like 75 fraudulent marriages. Like you're just married to like all these random. Oh, you married a dog here. You married a cat
I
yesterday.
identified as an ordained minister.
I like that.
That's how I identify. So you can't fucking take that away from me.
Bro, stop.
shit,
Guys, we got a copyright claim on our last
said-
video with me and Jeff because Jeff sang a song
Byron.
so good
Said Byron.
that we got a copyright claim. He sang a song on the last episode, not the one with me and Jackson, but the one before that. This fool sang a song at the end. That was gonna be our new thing. That at the end of every episode, he was gonna sing a song. He sang
Gonna
it
be drunk
so
karaoke.
good that we got a copyright claim. So if you didn't see that video, it's because
Man's
it's
gifted.
suppressed.
Be like that, you know what I mean?
And then another thing too, we did a video like maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago, and then this fool said something about Byron, and then that video also got like demonetized and pushed down.
say that.
Yeah, bro. There's certain words like we wanted to talk about
Some
what
bullshit.
happened in Texas with the pew pews, but we know we can't talk about that shit.
It's just sad.
You can't talk about the Bud Light virus. You can't talk about that either. You know. So, Jeff, please keep it in your pants, buddy.
I can't. I don't know how. I don't know how to hog tie nobody.
Hog tie.
Why would I hog tie?
Hey, you know we got invited on a podcast today by there's this guy on TikTok. His name is Chubby Elvis.
Chubby Elvis?
Yeah, he's a chubby Mexican like us, and he has a good TikTok, and he invited us to be on his podcast. So watch out for us. The podcast called Perfect Strangers. It's gonna be through Zoom because he's in Florida, but it's a pretty good podcast. I'll send you the info.
Shout out Chubby Elvis. Breaking news. Pew, 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 pew.
Now expanding out here, man.
MTV World Premiere.
And another thing too that I need everyone on Instagram and TikTok to help us. If you guys have a podcast that one of your favorite podcasts, you guys want to see me, Jeff, and Wally on it, or whoever, tag us in their podcast. Tag the podcast below. We want to start getting on people's podcasts and have people come on here. Let us know who you guys want us to interview and shit like that. We're trying to do a little cross promotion. So tap in.
Networking. We got a network.
Yeah.
Yas.
Network marketing. Fuck it.
Had to throw a yas in there.
Gotta expand.
Let's
get it.
And if you tap in, we'll send you to Hawaii. If you do 1,000 referrals, you know how that shit works.
Yeah, in the metaverse.
In the metaverse.
Send you to Hawaii in the metaverse.
All right, so Wally, thanks for tapping on this episode, bringing
nice
in.
Good seeing you.
If you guys like Wally, in our episode, you guys want to see more of Wally, more content with Wally, leave a comment below, tag him below. We'll bring Wally more on. Obviously, Jeff and me, we're always gonna do shit consistently every Friday.
We're out here.
We're bringing you more episodes. Thank you guys for watching. Whoever made it to this far part of the episode, if you made it this far, here's a tidbit. Whoever leaves the first comment on this YouTube video is gonna get a free hat. So tap in.
Fucking hat.
One free hat. Before we go, anything you guys want to bring up or talk about or say to the people?
Fuck Vince.
Wally?
I haven't said it for a while.
It's lit. It's lit out here, man. Just, subscribe to the Patreon. Let's get it going, man. Let's get it out here. It's good seeing you fellas, man. Until next time.
Yes, sir. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming.
No doubt.
All right, we out. Peace.
Doses.